guys. Today we're back at Rhone's RV in Coogan Station. We're checking out the new Jayco 2025 Seismic 399. It has a gross vehicle weight rating of 20,400 pounds. Exterior length overall is 45 feet 11 inches. It has a 102-inch wide-body structural steel I-beam construction. Has a Yamaha 6,000-watt generator with a built-in pure sine inverter, gas/carb certified. Has a 6-point hydraulic auto leveling system, custom automotive grade vinyl exterior graphics package, dual 30-pound propane bottles with auto regulator, and exterior marine grade speakers. Now this Jayco has the strongest tested roof in the industry. It's a Magnum truss roof system with Alpha roof membrane system with limited lifetime warranty. It has a fiberglass front cap with clear coat and built-in specialty LED lighting. A Stronghold BBL aluminum framed and vacuum bonded laminated gel coated fiberglass exterior walls and slide room and walls. 5-inch 16-ply H-rated Uniroyal tires, a Rota-Flex King Pin. So we're just gonna kind of take a look out here, see what we got. It's pretty nice. Now usually I don't go for like toy haulers or anything like that, but this one's actually pretty decent. It's a pretty sizable unit. It's got a 13.5-foot garage in the back. It has an entry door back here, as well as up there, so you get 2 doors for entry. This one goes back to the garage, that one goes to the main living area. Alright, let's go inside and check out what's in there. Alright. Pretty nice in here. Alright, we'll start at the front and go to the back. Alright, this is the front bedroom here. That's your front walk-in closet. Oh, that's nice to have a walk-in closet. Alright, in here, there we go. Now this you can actually use for multiple things if you really wanted to. Up here you have a little bit of storage there, going down here. But now also it seems, now I'm not totally sure how this works, but this does have washer dryer prep. So I guess I'm assuming that with the washer dryer prep, if you really want to, you can take the shelving out to make room for a washer and dryer. Alright. And you do get a queen bed with this. Now, from what I understand, you cannot get any more, or you can't get a bigger king size because their plant where they build these things can't take it. They only can do so much up to a certain size. Alright, and then in here, you have your bathroom. Sink with an ample amount of storage, and you can't fit much on there, but just enough. Alright, under here you have your you have a ducted HVAC system there, so you get some warmth or cool in the bathroom here. That's nothing. You got storage underneath there. And the bathtub here, or the shower. You get just a shower, you don't get a seat. Doesn't look like you get a soap holder either. Get a skylight up there. Backing out a little bit. You get your vent up there. Coming down here into the living room. You get your, you get a really nice wraparound couch. And you also get, now what also comes in here is the floor is really nice. You get a 5/8 inch tongue and groove joined plywood main floor decking, as well as a 3/8 inch tongue and groove plywood in the roof. Now this can, this little dinette set can pull out to make a longer table, so you can actually get a couple people there. But it seems like it does fold in there. Alright, over here you got a residential do-it-all sink. That's a pull-out kitchen faucet there. You get a glass rinse, a little soap dispenser, and that's your temperature change apparently. Oh, that's nice. Now you also have solid wood cabinet doors. That's a nice solid, got a good counter space here. Now the one thing that I don't like about the Seismic here that is kind of a little weird to me, kind of strange, is the way they make the stove. Because they kind of like take it from here where you have your space here for cooking, and then they just kind of drop it down and they put it here. That's what kind of doesn't make sense to me, and then they put it right back up here. But I'm not sure about that one. But you do get your Furrion liquid propane burners and oven. up here you get your Furrion residential microwave. Back around here, you get an Everchill refrigerator. And this does look residential size. Wow, that does look pretty sizable. And then also down here, looks like you get, I think it's a freezer? Not really sure. But you get 2 drawers for that. We'll shut this back up. Down here you get a little cabinet underneath there. Now this is one thing that I really like for this kitchen area here. This is the pantry. So when you pull it out, it's a little tough pulling out, but you come over here, and these can actually, if you want them, you can actually change the positioning of them, or you can take them out altogether if you actually decide to put something else in there. And I like how they have these in here because they're such little increments that you actually have a good bit of choice on where you want these. And when I pulled it out, it does seem pretty heavy duty. Now we'll put that back in place. There we go. And come back around here. Now this is the piece de resistance. Back here's the garage. You get D-rings in the floor. And also these come with a half bath. Yeah, I believe it's this one, and I think the $395 that comes with half baths in the back. Now I'm not sure of that, but I'm thinking it does. And if you come back here, this is basically a bathroom with just enough room for somebody to go into, because it's not really that sizable. Now this is not a medicine cabinet. No. That's not a medicine cabinet, that's just a mirror. Get your window there. Now this actually comes down. Now these two here and these two over here, these actually come down. They come down about here. And then they make benches. So there's a bench that goes here and a bench that goes over here. And I'm pretty sure that right there is a bed. And then you just kind of get this where it kind of gets all pushed out, and it's like a patio. So you got a back porch. And then you get this unit back here for your AC, and I think I'm pretty sure the other unit, well, I'll just show you right here. There's a unit there. So you get 2 units in here for your AC, which I'm pretty sure, oh, you get 3 units in here for your AC. I do apologize about that. Now we'll go back to the garage. And then also, this is actually equipped with a loft. Now it's dark up there because there's no lights, and I'm not really totally sure how to turn the master power on in here. So I would show you guys, but that's pretty much the same thing of what you would get. Alright, we'll come back out here. Now also I've seen in these type that have the pop outs here along the floor, the one problem that they have is over in the corners here, and then, well, because it's kind of a flimsy deal, well, kind of like right there, these actually bacon out, or they kind of get like bacon. They kind of squish up when you cook it. So like right there, it's kind of squished up, but over time that gets flattened out, and that's probably from the constant motion of in and out all the time. So, but you see it there, and then you see it over here. Alright. And you also get a fireplace. But this is really nice. I really like how this is set up, how this kind of just comes around here. It actually is pretty sizable. Now, when it does get closed, this actually comes off the end, and you can store it back there in the kitchen area. So when this comes in, you pop that sucker off and you put it back over in where your kitchen is, and then that's what gives you room there to pack everything in. And also, I love how the windows are here. I mean, they are massive windows. So you get a window over here behind your couch, as well as a big window over here by your dinette. Alright, let's check out the specs over here. Alright, so we are checking out the 2025 Seismic Jayco 399. We're back at Rhone's RV in Coogan Station, and this retails for $130,840. And then you can pause this to read this, because you got your fresh water tank, gray water, black water, propane. And again, that suggested retail value is $130,840. So if you're looking for a seismic, come on down to Rhone's in Coogan Station, Pennsylvania, and you'll find a pretty good deal. And thank you for coming with me to check this out. Appreciate it. And you guys have a good day. Bye.